YouTube. I just realised as soon as I hit record I didn't get any water. I was gonna get some water, dude. Welcome back to Daily Dose of Isaac, baby. Friday, the 6th of November edition. We're doing the daily run today. I thought let's do something different. Let's do the daily run. Magdalene. Where are we going to? Upside down cross. Which one's that? That's Satan? Okay, the cursor's on the screen. I'll move it in a mere moment. Just allow me one mere moment. Last episode was fine. It wasn't really. I thought it was fine. I died, which is, you know, I know when you die, you're not going to be up there with the big boys. If you die, you gotta beat it. But then I saw NSL's score was like double mine, and then I saw Josh's score was even more than that. I don't know what it is about Josh. He has a habit of doing the ones that I do. Josh, he hadn't done... Hey, I don't know what to do about this room. He hadn't done one for like a few days. And it's been a few days and he hasn't done another one since. But he did the one the day that I did it. How does that happen? It's like he knows. It's like he gets his senses. Oh. Time to embarrass Reese again. He's really good, is the thing. So Josh, if you're getting that vibe right now, no you aren't. I'm not playing Isaac. Same to you, NSL. No one did the daily today? That's a shame. I guess there's no point in bothering doing it, the daily. So yeah, I didn't have a great score. I got like 18k, and then it didn't, I didn't get any boss rushing or hush fighting, or the void. Delirium. That's a guy you can fight, right? You get points for doing that, probably. Didn't do any of that stuff. I'm gonna be honest. I just went the vanilla route and then died. So that happens. But it was still like 55 minutes long. Hopefully today's is not as long. Although Maggie to Satan. Yeah, look, I don't get great hopes that this is going to be a quick run. Let me say that much. And then since then I did Wednesday's daily as well, and it was an Azazel one, and I don't really like Azazel that much. So I just did I went for speed instead of score. I just did a speed run because it was only to Mom as well. I think I got like just over 10 minutes. It was like 10 minutes 2 seconds. And I was gutted that I didn't get it in under 10 minutes. So not great. But I couldn't be bothered trying to go for score, so it's what it is. I'm also not overly concerned about going for score today, to be honest. I kind of just want to, like, do a run. Okay, risk it. Okay, you know what? If dice didn't fall our way today. Happens. There's no map. How's everyone feeling? It's been a long week. A lot of steam brewing up in the political kitchen. Hope everyone's doing okay. I don't want to dwell on it too much because, like I said last time, I don't want to. YouTube's always been a distraction for everything. No one comes on YouTube to focus on the world. Well, actually, I guess you get some people, the WWGFGTA1 or whatever it is, who come in here to watch conspiracy theory videos. Not many people are watching the Binding of Isaac, Afterbirth, Rebirth, Anti-Birth Plus Edition videos to think about that stuff. So we'll talk about something else. What else? What can I talk about? I don't know. What's happening tonight? It's a Friday. There's football. Boring football. it's Burnley, Brighton, and then like Southampton and someone. Well, at least the snoozer games are getting out of the way tonight. I won't be watching either of those, I'll be honest. So maybe we won't talk about football. Spurs played last night. Harry Kane scored his 200th goal for Spurs. I don't know what his total is, like 280 something. He's got like 30 for England and a bunch of youth. I don't know, no, they don't count youth level. A bunch when he went on loan to Orient and Leicester and stuff. 200th goal for Spurs though, that's pretty sick. Love that guy. Third highest scorer for Spurs of all time, needs like 68 more. to beat the great Jimmy Greaves, which means, I think Jimmy Greaves is on 268, which means that to take the record, Harry Kane would need, that's right, you did the math, 269. And experimental treatment success. What else have we got going on this weekend? Let me just check my planner. Oh, nothing. Nothing at all. Probably gonna do some editing. I've uploaded 2 videos to Yetiness in the past entire month. I realized last night, and I thought, I was like, oh man, it's been over a week since my last video. That's kind of bad. And then I checked and realized I've had 2 this month, and went, Jesus, that's worse than I thought. My backlog, by the way, has about 20 videos in it, and it's funny because they're so spread out, and I'll record like a session like 2 months ago, and then like 3 weeks later I'll do another session, but then I want to upload from the new session, so I'll do one from the new session, then I'll do one from the old session, and then 3 weeks later I'll do another session. So they're so completely out of order. It's so funny clicking through all the videos and seeing some of them where I have like really long hair, and then some of them where it's like freshly cut, and some of them where it's like ideal length a couple weeks after it's been cut, and then somewhere it's like, hey, I need a haircut, but it's not too bad yet. It's so all over the place. And obviously the hair isn't like, it doesn't really matter too much in the video, but it is kind of funny. Where if you want one kind of tell for how all over the place my videos have been, how all over the place the backlog is, especially over the coming weeks as I start to try and get through the backlog. Just keep an eye on the haircuts, because they change very. Even the last 2 videos actually. My most recent video I recorded like a week after I got my haircut, and then the video before that was like right at the end of the very first lockdown, where it was as long as it had ever been basically, and I had my hood up so you couldn't even really see it. And then the video before that, it's like not too long after a haircut, so there's just one video in between 2 relatively short hair videos where it's just really, really long. Yeah, expect to see a lot of that. There's a fair few videos that I'll look at and I'm like, I'm not looking forward to uploading this one. Because when you've done the video like recently, it's like, hey, the hair looks bad, but this is what I look like right now, it is what it is. But something about looking at your bad hair, like while it's been cut, it just looks so much worse. And there's been videos I think I've said this actually, but there was a video I did right back, it was another one from right at the end of the first lockdown where it was like hella long, that I looked back at, went to edit after I'd had it cut, and I went, nope, this is too bad, and I just scrapped it. It was an Avenged Sevenfold video. It was Dear God by Avenged Sevenfold, so rest in peace to that reaction. That one's definitely never going to happen now. Or I might just, honestly, I've kind of forgotten how it goes, so I might just do it again at some point and be like, hey, I did do this, and oh no, the file was corrupt. So I technically have heard the song before, disclaimer, but I want to talk about it anyway because it was an interesting one, because I remember it was like kind of country-ish. So I may redo it at some point and just have it be like one of those caveat episodes that I have heard the song already. We'll see. Either way, the first time initial reaction is gone forever, because my hair was too long and it didn't look good. But then now I've got it cut, and I'm looking at Cody Co, and he's letting it go right now, and it looks freaking sweet, shall I say? It looks pretty good, and I don't know if he just suits it, but I don't know. I feel like I could maybe, if I don't let it go. My problem is it goes round. It goes round my head, like bowl cut style, except like not cut, except long. So it comes kind of a mop. But I like if I could get it like not too crazy all round, because my hair's so thick. Jesus, this man has 4 horns. He's not even a champion. I didn't even know this could happen. And did you realize that you were a champion in their eyes? Oh, one of them's mine. Never mind, it's a normal horn. One of them was mine. Did you guys see that Kanye conceded? Really thought he had a chance, and then as soon as they started counting, it just didn't look good. And then he said, "Welp, Kanye 2024," and then Maria replied and just said no. She just said no. I thought that was funny. It made me laugh. Kanye West. Kanye 2024. She goes no. Ah, we stand. We truly do stand. What was I saying? Yes, I did. Somebody please So tell them who the F is. That's my shiz. So if you go and do it just like this. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I feel like if it didn't go all so like, because my hair's so thick, that's the problem. It's so thick, so it just goes all round. And I feel like if it didn't go all round, it might not be too bad. If it went like Cody Co's and I could let it go long on like the back and the side, but not like sideburns, because the other thing, they go sideburn. If I let them go, they go down the front of the ear. So I'm always wary of that one. But if I could get it to flow like Cody Co, I think I'd be down to let that happen. Sorry, I thought I heard a door go outside. I heard it one about half an hour ago, and there was a big delivery van. It wasn't for us. I think someone was just coming home across the street. What does this do? Baby Bender, feed the magic. I don't think I've heard of this. You know, I don't even think I've just not seen this before. I don't think I've even heard of Baby Bender. Okay, so we're not getting a devil deal this floor. That sucks. Oh, this is an anecdote I could tell. You know, in the last episode where I spent like 5 minutes saying that I said that I don't really rage at video games, and then I said specifically, we ended up digressing onto Among Us talk, and I was like, especially, you know, sometimes if it's like COD and I'm playing by myself, maybe the rage will build a little bit, but I'm playing something like Among Us, and I'm playing with my good friends. I'm never gonna rage. Yeah, that night, the Steam gods were listening and they went, bet. Look, if you were there, if you're the only ones who know, and I hope you're holding hands by New Year's Day. If you know, you know. Great Pusha T song, actually. Dude, I have the t-shirt of that song. It's a picture of Pusha T on the front, and on the back it says, if you know, you know. And it's shrunk in the wash, so I don't wear it very often. It's a shame, because it's one of those, I tend to wear it around the house because it's shrunk in the wash and it's a little too small now. Actually, it kind of, if anything, I like stuff oversized. If anything, it probably just, like, fits normal now. But I like stuff a little bit oversized, so I don't like the way it fits anymore. But it's a shame, because it's because of the fit, I only really wear it around the house now. But it's nicer than an around-the-house t-shirt. I like it as an outfit t-shirt. It looks good. It's a good-looking t-shirt. I even had a compliment wearing that t-shirt once. He went, nice t-shirt. So I was in a curry restaurant, a little local one in my local area. And a dude tapped me on the back as I was about to sit down. He was like, I can't even remember specifically what he said. But he was just like, he went, if you know, you know. I like it. Nice t-shirt. I was like, hell yeah, dude. It is a nice t-shirt. Shout out Pusha T, robbed of the Oscar. Actually, I can't remember who won it last year. Who won it 2018? All I know is it should have been Push or Mac, and it wasn't either of them. So you know, ooh. I like Zombie Baby, but it could be better. We have so many. I'm gonna go Zombie Baby because I feel like I have so many bombs that I'm gonna burn through a lot of points. And considering I can't really be bothered full clearing this run, I feel like I should just take the points I can get. I'm genuinely. I'm just here to do the run today. I'm not too bothered about what score we get. So this is we're just gonna ride it out. What's everyone's thoughts on voice messages? You got any thoughts on those? I was just thinking, I used to do them quite a lot. There was this phase of, speaking of Kanye, what does this do? Great, not much. An Empress card and a couple bombs. That's great, 15 cents. Love to see it. Love to see it. I used to do a lot of them back in the... Oh, we've done the boss. Oh, here I am full clearing. What a fucking liar. What an absolute hypocrite, dude. Yeah, I had a phase in like 2016 when Life of Pablo came out. I don't know if anyone remembers when Dan Giesling used to be a huge Kanye stan and had a lot of brand crossover, and then eventually he decided that maybe it was a good idea to not associate his brand so directly with Kanye West. In the long run, that was definitely the right decision. When Life of Pablo came out, it has the Silver Surfer intermission. Silver Surfer in the flesh, Silver Surfer. And then Dan kind of, that was one of the things Dan took from Kanye and ran with, and then he started leaving voicemails for Nick, Nick would then play them on the NLSS. And then I listened to Kanye doing it, I listened to Dan Giesling doing it, and I went, you know what, I'm going to do this. This is going to be my thing. This is going to be my little quirky thing. I'm going to be the friend who sends voice messages. Oh, I didn't want to take that. I used the card. Oh, it's all going wrong. It's all going wrong. So I did for a while. I'd send people voice messages so I didn't have to type. I think people were alright with it. People were alright with it. What's what it was. But I'm like, you know what? Maybe I'm going to bring that back. Okay, this is heck. Just eat my ass, dude. Hey, these Tomo bats. They have too much health. They have too much health, and it's not even funny. Like, I don't know if Edmund thinks it's funny or like it's a good prank or whatever. I don't think it is, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll start sending voice, get some voice messages from me. I don't know. Yeah, that'd be cool, right? What's he got to say this time? Anyway, just wondering what people's thoughts on voice messages were. You don't really get voicemails, and my thing with voicemails is to leave a voicemail, you have to ring them. And, like, the problem with ringing is there's a risk that, like, what if they answer the phone? And then I go, no, don't, hang up, it doesn't work. The bit's not going to work if you answer. It's a voicemail. It doesn't... I'm not here for a conversation. I just want to talk. and then you listen to me. No, I want the conversation. But then, you know, it's a voicemail. If you're like, you can't just be like, hey, I'm gonna leave a voicemail, because they might answer. So that's why you've got to. Drop a little voice message. I thought I would drop some voice messages. So if you get any voice messages from me, I don't know who this apply to, because you can't send them on Twitter. So probably only people who have me on Facebook will get them. Because will the points balance out here? Ah, the frick! I got robbed, dude. The key went to the key went to the. I can't reach the key. I hope you're holding hands by New Year's Day or Eve. Eve, day. And I hope you're. I don't know. I'm holding left. Why was he shooting up for so long there? Okay, there's one. Little Horn's doing his business. Zombie Baby's doing his business. I got fricked up on one of these rooms off camera the other day. Or maybe it was on camera, actually. Who knows, dude? Can barely... Never mind. Never mind. Is there a song that has the word Nevermind in it? That's a Nirvana album? I need to listen to some Nirvana. I'm going to do some full Nirvana albums on the channel soon, I think. Because I know, like, the big songs. I've never listened to a full Nirvana album. And the hits are kind of spread out a little bit. And I recently have been like, I feel like I need to listen to some Nirvana. Finally delving into their back catalogue. So I was like, hey, maybe I'll just do some full albums on the channel. That could be fun. A little bit of insight there. A little bit of inside baseball to what's coming up on youtube.com/yetiness. Make sure to subscribe, and while you've got YouTube open, I mean you had it open anyway because you're watching this video, YouTube, click in the search bar, Maria Fisher Harp Neefers theme. It's at like 438 views now. Dude, that 500, what is this? 500's happening. Before the year's up. Contract from below, wealth but at what cost? No idea. No idea. It's happening like in a week, maybe 2 max. In the next fortnight it'll happen. Just slide, just slide through. Add a couple numbers. I heard a door again. Hopefully that's not my family coming home, or I'm definitely gonna not want to keep talking to myself. In which case, emergency protocol, I'll probably just keep the recording going and add some post commentary and upload this tomorrow instead. That's fun. Hey, yeah, let's be really fast. Can you just look out the window? Nope, lied to again. I'm not going all the way down for the full clear. I've got only 1, 2 know in my head now, and I don't know if I want that in my head, because then I'm going to want to listen to it after I've recorded this, and it's kind of sad. It's not that sad. I guess it's kind of nice, but it's still like, it's a little bit sad. But it's a little slow. I don't know if I want that slow energy on a dark Friday winter night. Hello. Hello. Don't be shooting your lasers. Just no need. I wanna talk tonight. Until the he did a little 180. Until the morning light. About how you saved my life. I'm gonna take this just because I want things to go faster. And by things I mean the run or death. Whichever one wants to come first, but something's got to come quick. Yeah. How you saved my life. Doodly doo. We're making progress. I mean, in the literal sense, we're progressing through the run. Wow, 19 minutes and we're only in depth 1. Talk about snooze. Depths, more like dead, which, if you weren't aware, is the cousin of sleep. So snooze. I never sleep because sleep is the cousin of death. Out in the field with a 9 on my back, like Vardy. No, I wanted the Hagelas. I thought it was the one that doubles the bombs. Hey, this room's kind of shaped like a heart. That's cute. Less than 3. Less than 3. Less than 3. I don't have any bits today, that's the problem. I feel like I use them all. I need to balance them a little bit more. I go through about 5 different things in one episode, and then the next episode I'm like, so, anyone play any good Isaac recently? And then those are the episodes I end up just singing random shite. Stand by me, nobody knows the way it's gonna be. Dunk, 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 dunk. Like that. Just because it's a big room and I have time to kill. Okay. I mean, it's not even like it's a terrible run. It's just not a good one either. It's such an underwhelming one. And then now I'm thinking, we're looking at base damage. Base damage now. I'm thinking about that Eve run we had the other day that we were still at base damage, like when I died on Womb 2. You know what I mean? I just feel like it needs a little je ne sais quoi, as they say in the industry. And by the industry I mean France. All I can think of is like, I'm like, say something interesting, say something interesting. All I can think of is election stuff though. And I don't want to sit here and talk about election stuff though. Hey, where's Lord Buckethead when you need him? Or Mr. Fishfinger? Or the guy dressed up as Elmo? I'm going to double bomb for this just because I have a frick ton of bombs. So many bombs. More bombs than a bomb man would even have. So I've got Talk Tonight in my head now, and that's also kind of sad. No, you know what? Talk Tonight's a positive song. Because he was gonna jump off a ledge. And he got talked down off the ledge. That's why he says, I want to talk tonight until the morning light about how you saved my life. Can you imagine how different the world would have been if Liam Gallagher had jumped? 1994. The Oasis journey never happened. I probably wouldn't even be here. That's not true. I definitely would be here. I definitely would be here. Still. But, you guys would probably have a much easier life because I wouldn't be talking about Wonderwall all the time. We have fun here. We have fun here. I said... No, I'm not going to do it. You know what? I was going to... I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it to you guys. What? That can happen? What? Oh my lord. Is this the day things change? You can get the freaking ceremonial row. That's what chaos does, isn't it? It makes random. It mixes the pools up. It mixes the pools up. So that was why I just got a devil deal item in the shop. I knew chaos did something cool. I couldn't remember what it was. It mixes the pools up, and we got ceremonial robes in the shop. Let the dice fall where they may. They're starting to fall on the table. All that cocaine on the table, now you can snort that. Bum 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 bum. Let's get it. Cage. Is this the cage? It's the cage, right? Let's get it, nerd. I have firepower, bitch. 7.51. You ain't ever seen numbers like this. Do the math. Oh wait, you can't. The numbers are too high. Oh, just kill your own brethren. That's fine. We are not fam, we are not friends or brethren. I wonder how AJ Tracy's doing. I tweeted the other day actually, he was like, I haven't talked to you guys in a while, is everyone okay? And I was like, that's cute, love this guy, love this guy. No one knows the pain. No one knows what I see in you. No one feels the same. No one sees myself like you do, yeah. It's the Hyperman set, AJ Tracy live and direct. No, you know what? I need to be careful with the AJ Tracy because I remember I listened to AJ. I listened to the eponymous debut album last night, and I remember when I did the Super Mario Bros series. That basically for the entire week I was doing that series. Country Star was stuck in my head, and I kept singing it in the Mario episodes. I listened to AJ Tracy again last night. Country Star is on that album. I don't want to get stuck in the country star hole again where every Isaac video for the next 3 weeks has me singing come too far, horsepower whip in the car, cowgirls whipping off bras. What? Why did it get rid of my freaking Belial, dude? This runs too much. It's too much. Oh, great, so now I'm stuck with a bent coin. A floppy little... No one's accepting this. This isn't legal tender. It's bent in half. On the ride when I scream, eat her. All those carrots like I worked in a farm. Left wrist bust down on 'em are. Lil mama, I'm a country star. I'm a country star. It's no joke. These carrots on my neck. It can make man choke. Ah. I just need to learn what these items do. I feel like I just know too little. I mean, all the time, but especially in Isaac. How does that? What's going on there? Why is that allowed to happen? It's just not a good item. Like, why would you waste? Oh, I would love Book of Belial right about now. Stompy Mon, welcome to forever. I said welcome to forever. You know that one? Logic. Old school Logic. Mixtape Young Sinatra 4? Young Sinatra 3, mixtape 4. There was 3 Young Sinatras because the first one was just called like Young, Broke and Infamous. And then he did Young Sinatra and Young Sinatra 2 and Young Sinatra 3. Young Sinatra. I am literally in the air right now. Whipping up a stewardess, first class. I'm still new at this. Used to ride the metro, now that shit is retro. Like the infrareds on my feet, baby, let's go. And then that line independently made me want to get infrareds. I still don't have any actually, I still want a pair. I haven't bought shoes in ages, man. It's been like 2 years? Year and a half maybe since I bought my last pair of shoes. That's a long time for your boy. Which one's Polaroid? Thank you. I like 6s. Probably top 5 Jordan for me. Don't have a pair. I like 6s. The infrareds are probably my favourite pair of 6s. However, never ended up getting a pair. I wanted a pair of them and I wanted a pair of 12s and I ended up getting the Wolf Grey 12s. I still like the Bordeaux's. I still would kill for a pair of the white and gold OVO 12s. Whew. No, this is a problem. I need to not talk about shoes because, like I said, I was thinking about it the other day. I started thinking about them again and I went, no, stop because, no, go close. I was like, nah, I need to stop because if I start thinking about shoes, I'm gonna like get myself in the mindset again, and I'm gonna want to buy shoes. I've done so. It's been like a year, at least a year and a half. Let me try and. So it's what year? 2012. It's been. Okay, so it was just before I went. I went to Cheshire Oaks, which is a retail outlet, a designer outlet, in England. Shit. Where's Port? What's the place called? Near Liverpool. What's the place? I can't remember the name of the. If you're from England, you probably know Cheshire Oaks, especially if you're from up the north, which I don't think anyone watching this is from England. And they have a Timberland store there, and it was the New Year's special, the end of year deals were on. Just let me shoot one of you, please. Just let me shoot one of you. Oh fucking hell, thank you. So like the classic, what they call 12-inch, 6-inch, some amount of inches. The classic Tim boots are 180. And then they were half price because of the end of year sales, so dropped it down to 90, or maybe it's 160, dropped it down to 80, and then because of retail price on top of that, everything's cheaper at like because of outlet price on top of that, everything's cheaper at outlets. They were like 50 quid. Or like 47 or something. They were like 47 quid, which for 160 quid, 180 quid pair of boots, 47 quid. That's freaking crazy, dude. And I wanted a pair of Timbs for like 3 years before I finally got them. And I was going there that day to get a pair of Timbs, don't get me wrong. And I was expecting them to be a little bit cheaper. I was expecting them to be like 150, 140 or something. So like less than 50 quid. Oh, you boy. And these bad boys. Most of my shoes, if I'm not using them, I keep in the box, and then I kind of cycle stuff out. Although I kind of wear the past year, so I just wear the pair. Quite a few of my pairs I haven't worn in like over a year, to be fair. The Timbs are always out of the box. Let me say that much. Even the Air Force Ones are usually out. It's probably one of my most worn pairs. Even the Air Force Ones, I wanted to wear them the other day. Had to get them out of the box. Didn't even realise I put them back in the box a few months ago. Completely forgot. The Timbs stay out. Oh, dude, I'm a fucking liar again. I'm a hypocrite, dude. I just realised I bought Vans like 2 months ago. I used to say, oh no, I'm absolutely a liar. Wow, I'm sorry. It's been nearly 2 years. 2 years sober of buying shoes. No, I bought Vans actually like 2 or 3 months ago. I completely forgot I got those. It's because they're like 30 quid. They're probably like my cheapest pair that I own, or they're like 40 quid maybe. Yo, I got them at Cheshire Oaks as well. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I got them at the same. The same outlet. They have a Vans store there as well, and I got them from the Vans store. So they're like what 50 quid, and then they were 50 or like 45 or something, and I got them for like 32 because of the outlet price. Sorry if you can hear fireworks. It was bonfire night last night here, so they'll be going all weekend. Love that. Love fireworks, dude. This guy, Forks. Okay, I was holding left again and he was still shooting up. Maybe because I was also holding up. That's probably why it happened that time. And maybe also why it happened last time. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fireworks fan. I think they're kind of a waste of time. Or a waste of... I don't see the point. I don't even mind going, but I don't bother going. I don't enjoy looking at them enough to bother getting all bundled up and cold and pay admission to go and watch 5 minutes of like lights in the sky, you know what I mean? So all I tend to get in terms of my firework experience every year is the noise for like a week straight of just bang, bang, bang. And some people take it way too far. No one, by the way, well actually this year's not been too bad, but it has also only been one night. But it also was bonfire night last night. But it's the weekend this weekend, so maybe I'll pick up on the weekend. Like Friday night, Saturday night. It's Friday today, so maybe there'll be more tonight. I'm gonna die in this room, by the way. But what I was gonna say is no one adheres to the curfew for them. I can't remember if it was 10 or 11, but people will go until like 1 AM with these things. I hate it. Man, we had Yum Heart, we had Book of Belial, and I've ended up with Floppy Coin. What a life. But yeah, you know, I'm a pet owner. I mean, they don't do great things for the pets. So it's you know, In fact, actually, I'm probably going to go, after I've recorded this, probably going to go and turn the TV on downstairs so that they have some drowning out noise, probably. Let's do this boss. Oh, it's an Excel floor, dude. I didn't even realise. Okay, well, let's see where this goes. Actually, I need to feed the cats in like 20 minutes anyway, so I'll go do that. I'll go do that. Oh no, it's Friday actually. There'll probably be people home soon. Okay, well, I'll go down either way. Check on the babies. Check on the babies. Hey, this is really awkward because could you like come out here? Maybe I'll be dropping bombs. I have so many of them. It's the daily. I don't want to hemorrhage my score, especially when I haven't been going for score. May as well get all of the scoreage I can get. I'm tempted to take that just so I can fly, but it doesn't really. I think I'm gonna die on this boss anyway, so I don't really. It's not a big of a deal. I don't really need them. I wanna talk tonight. You know what? It's crazy that song is a freaking B-side. That whole the master plan, B-sides compilation. That's an album right there. That's a full-fledged. That's a great album, and it's B-sides only. I like a good B-side album. Lonely Revolutions is quite good, but you can tell that it's B-sides. There's some good songs on Lonely Revolutions, don't get me wrong, but you can tell that it's B-sides. The Master Plan, that's a B-side album. Let me tell you, that's an album right there. Okay, I'm just stretching. That was an alright one. Hey, I wouldn't, you know, I wouldn't share this one with your friends. But it's nice to get out. It's nice to get the fresh air. The Isaac fresh air. I'm going to go and check on my cats. Make sure they're doing okay. Make sure they're not having any Nam flashbacks. Thank you for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, good. And I'll see everyone in the next run. Hopefully we'll get an okay run for once next time. Alright, later guys. Have a great weekend. If I don't speak to you before after this weekend, have a great Friday. If you're NSL or Josh, I'll probably speak to you. I'll definitely speak to you most likely this weekend anyway. But if I don't... Oh, because Josh streams on a Saturday anyway, so of course I would. I'll see you guys next time. Later.